Howdy everyone, it's Tomo and I'm back with a speed paint. This time I thought I would try the Ghibli Redraw challenge. I've seen a lot of it online. I mean, it all started with the Sailor Moon redraw one, and then I saw a bunch of the Ghibli ones, and I decided, yeah, I'll draw a screenshot from one of my favorite movies, and I saw a lot of them, and they were a lot of Howl's Moving Castle, with nothing wrong with it. There was a lot of that and a lot of Spirited Away, and I thought it was funny because no, it wasn't Howl that did it for me, or Haku. It was the Baron. I mean, you can judge me all you want for it, but yeah, I really like the Baron from The Cat's Return. So I drew the scene where he whisks Haru away. I think that's her name. I can't remember. It's been a bit since I watched the movie. Yeah, so in this sketch I eyeballed it to the reference, and then here I was kind of just refining the sketch and the placement, making sure that the proportions and everything all kind of lay where they're all supposed to. The hands, I struggled a lot with the hand angle. I don't know why, and it was difficult because the angle is at a lower angle too, so the face for the Baron was really difficult for me to kind of lay out. I kept thinking oh, the legs are too big or the hands are too big, and then finding out that they're too small, and then readjusting it, and then not trusting my own perception, I guess. So you'll see a lot of back and forth. And then here I am with the final layer. This would be the final line art to make sure it's super crisp and super clean, because that's going to be the one I was going to paint over. Yeah, if you remember from the Animal Crossing video I had, I told you I can't weirdly draw straight onto the canvas. I have to do 10 or so sketches to get to where I need to be. So yeah, this one I think I had to do just 2. The second refined one, it took me a while, and then this one was just easier, just making sure to solidify the line that I actually wanted. I used I like to use purplish colors now, or I don't know, I've just been testing with different colors that aren't just black. I find sometimes the black ones, unless it's a really graphic piece, I've been finding it's too strong, so I've been playing around with different line art color. Yeah, the hands were a struggle. This paw was a struggle. I don't know, in the original picture the paw's kind of weird looking too. And then the Baron was I don't know why. Baron's really harsh to draw. I'm not very good at drawing animals, and yet all the videos I've done were about animals, so I don't know. I guess I'm just challenging myself. It is called the Ghibli Redraw Challenge, so it wouldn't be apt if it wasn't challenging, I suppose. So, yeah. He has this dapper suit on. He's just so cool. He's also in Whispers of the Heart. I think it was the first time he was introduced. But he was just a figurine. I mean, here he's also a figurine. In Cat's Return, everyone else is a real cat, supposedly, and he's a porcelain cat that's sentient. I don't know. It's just funny. I think, yeah, she's supposed to be super shocked now because she started to transform into a cat. If you haven't seen Cat's Return, I really recommend it. It's super lighthearted. I don't think, if memory serves, I don't think Miyazaki directed this one, but I like it. I mean, maybe I'm just biased because I like cats. Yeah. Oh, but then I had to just readjust a little bit. Everything was super wide when I drew it the first time, and then I was trying, when I was comparing the proportions, I had to keep condensing it. So I'm painting everything gray. Recently I've been trying to experiment coloring this. I don't know why for all of these videos I'm just experimenting my process and not just doing what I normally do, but I think, I don't know, I guess it's fun to just push your limits and try to learn new things, and I've always been interested in this sort of gradient, grayscale painting, and then the one then you like layer the colors on. I mean, it's interesting because you can easily change the skin colors, like in the tones and the values, but it also has like some setbacks. Like it kind of looks kind of muted, and I'm not totally sure how to play with the blending styles in a way that it will look really vibrant. So I literally am just playing around here and testing it. I drew the eye circles, but then I realized I wanted to try to use this like soft fuzzy looking eye, and so it was like really silly that I had to like white them out. I don't know if anyone could see that when I did it, but that's what I did. I've always struggled with the hair, but I feel like I'm trying to study more about like hair values and whatever the science behind painting hair. But I hope it looks okay. I think when I applied the color, it looks cool. It kind of has that pop and pizzazz. Yeah, wow, that was lame. Okay. And the clothing. I think I forgot, like I painted one part of her arm white, thinking it was her shirt, and then I realized it was her arm. This is so hard when you have to like reference back and forth to the source. I added like way more wrinkles. I tried to make it a little bit more realistic. I think in the original screenshot the values were pretty flat, so you don't get to see a lot of these like different tones. So I just made it up. Like I don't know if any of these folds are correct. I literally just made it up. So if you are a clothing fold scientist or genius out there, like, yeah, sorry, I'm just making it up. Wow, he is really orange the first time I colored him. I don't know. Yeah, you can tell I had no idea how to make those values pop. I think I was just pretending, oh yeah, maybe if I use contrasting colors here, it will somehow look really cool. It didn't. The eyes were pretty straightforward. He just has like cat eyes, shiny cat eyes. I think in the Whisper of the Heart one, his eyes like are like super like green and freaky. So I thought I would try to make it a little bit more iridescent, and then in Cat's Return, where it's just kind of flat. I couldn't really find many screen caps. I mean, I could have rewatched the movie and screen capped exactly what I wanted, but I thought this one was a pretty iconic moment. I do like her, like when she has to wear the fancy dress. I think it's really cute. It has the little ruff on it and a heart, but they're in motion for most of it, and so it's hard to get like a central shot of the two of them that looks really impactful and cool. And then Baron's wearing like so much different white, so I just try to vary the shades to like a cool white or like a yellowish, like cream is the color, not yellow. Wow. Yeah, a cream white. I need like the whole spectrum. Like when you get those little paint swatches, they all have like super specific names. I don't know. And then the background, I suck at background, so thankfully this background was pretty easy. It was just like I think it's like a castle wall I think they're running down, and I just added like these like dash effects to it because I think it's like to suggest they're in motion, or that the like wall is old. I'm not sure. And then I forgot the whiskers, so then I just threw those on at the end. You know, just to have little whiskers, and because cats need whiskers. And then I just added some color effects to make it just, again, pop, the extra kick, and I think that's it. Oh, I added a grain to it, so it looks like a screenshot. And that's the original. And that's the finished one. Well, thank you for joining me, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!